Alright, so we're starting at Paris here. And this is basically the intro to the Paris one. In this case, we're fighting Louis. So though this one's a little more straight, it's also very bumpy. So pretty much what's going to happen a lot on this map is you can either go down one of the faster routes, which is going to be a very small one, so you can probably end up falling off a bit, or you could try to jump down the sides there. So what I may do is I may just litter is hopefully what will happen is the opponent is going to go down the center here. The center does slow you down a little bit, as you can see what it's doing with me, so you're not going to go quite as fast. However, if you take, like, say, the side, you're going to go a little bit quicker with that. Then naturally it does put in the thing that does the blowing, which can knock you off the map pretty easily too. The plus side is we did outpace him by quite a bit on this one. As you can see, he does have a little bit of a stretch left on here. I think what I may just do on this level is a little bit different. This one's harder to control, so what I may go ahead and do is actually use some of the special balls. We'll have to hit 1,000 real quick. If we can hit... Yeah, so if we can actually hit door down there before losing the fire. This will probably be one of the more beneficial routes, or we could also be down 1,000, which would hurt a lot. Wasn't a complete loss, but at this point we also are tied, so it's not a huge gain either. So what that does mean is we're going to need to drop as much stuff in the way as possible. And these won't be quite as calculated out. We're just going to make it as random as possible. So we don't want them to take the sides. So at this point it's just a race. It's who can get to that door faster. That's really not a good start. Yep, so it looks like we got him here. And we run him over. Now we're going to try to do angers. Right, so we have to face her on this one. As you can see, it kind of goes around in a little bit. So it goes straight here, but then twist. So this would be a good place to control here. And in fact, we'll start by dropping one there. And we want another choke point somewhere, which we can do. So we have two pretty decent choke points there. We have the one by this wall here on his map. As you can see, it's working pretty well. Because pretty much he got to where that wall is, and then he keeps getting knocked off. Yeah, we're gonna just get rid of that thing real quickly here. This may slow us down just a bit, but if we don't, then we're gonna have to deal with this next time going around too. As I mentioned, sometimes there's little shortcuts. That probably just saved us a few minutes there. I think we just caught up doing that. So we're going to drop a few there, because hopefully these two elephants will kind of protect those the balloons there. And then he'll mostly go into the inside. In fact, to secure that, let's go and drop a few more elephants here. me destroying that balloon will cost him 400, and then just gets it out of the way for the next round that I go through. There we go. That's all I wanted to do. See if I can hop over again. Apparently he was ready for it that time. Elephants are usually not a good idea to fight. They're going to do far more damage to you than you will it. You may eventually drop it, but at that point you're going to have to roll probably another ball just to make up for the loss you did. Unless it's just at a very big point that you really absolutely need to clear, but in most cases that's why I said elephants are just good to drop, because they're extremely sturdy. And so as you can see, he basically had to drop those elephants over here, so we're gonna have to replace those, because as you can see those are obviously slowing him down because he had to sit there and kill him. That's going to be our main choke point that we're going to continue to get, because I think with the next ball we're safe, unless she puts fire on it. I don't think she could break my door in the next shot. And with those new elephants there, hopefully that should stop it enough so that, and see, then that's why we destroyed those fans there, because otherwise that would have slowed us down a little bit there again. You don't need to destroy that fan, but may as well just get it out of our way. And there were some elephants here, so let's try to get away from them. There we go. Okay, so that's going to be painful. Basically, it's some fans behind some walls. So basically, I have to break the wall to get to the fans, and then there's a catapult behind it. So the entire time you're being shot at as, and hopefully getting shot over there. Almost. Then maybe it's right. Yep.